Propellerhead of the Week.
Now, most of you will have heard about public ancillary funds or charitable trusts. These are the sorts of funds where high net worth people put money into, they invest it, they get a tax deduction for putting the money in, and then over time they can distribute that money to tax deductible charities. Generally speaking, you'd need to have at least $500,000, probably $1 million to start one of these. So it's really not accessible for a lot of people. But there is another type of fund, which is called a public ancillary fund, which has got many of the same benefits, but without the same compliance burden. So just to be clear, let's say you had a year where you had a very high income and you wanted to make a large tax-deductible donation, but you didn't want to give it to the charities all at once. What you can do is put this into a public ancillary fund, get a tax deduction just like you would, if you were putting money into a super fund, and then you can actually request that public ancillary fund each year to distribute the earnings of it to a tax-deductible charity of your choice. And you can set it up with as little as $50,000. Personally, I have a public ancillary fund account with Australian Philanthropic Services, which is called the APS Foundation. I find it fantastic. I contributed a substantial amount in 1 year. They invested it on my behalf and the returns have been very good. And then I can select each year a number of charities which I choose, which they will distribute the money to. And it works exceptionally well.